Hello Aquarius, and how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading going from the 5th to the 11th of August. Hope you're doing well. Let's just see what's going on for you today. Just open up your Astroflower. Overall energies here. Karmic message on your relationship side and karmic message on your financial side, and how the universe is influencing your karmic message and trying to bring in coincidences, connections with the outer vibrations. Then your past self, what has brought you to where you are on your relationship side and on your financial side of your life. What the future is willing you to do, what you're willing yourself to do, what you're trying to sort of, or your guides are trying to help direct you in a certain direction. And then the overall lessons or understandings that come out of this week. Here we go. Have a lovely reading. Let's just see what's going on for your overall energies. There's a lot playing on the relationship side of life and fundamentals as well. And we saw that a little bit last week. And it seems to be coming through this week. A lot of people have had tower moments in their readings, but they've been actually really positive tower moments. And they've been self-realizations more than anything else. Here you've got something that's coming in from the universe, which is, according to a decision, an opportunity that sort of turns up out of the blue by the looks of things. And it's according to directions or the understandings that you take out of this week, basically. Will give you sort of a direction for this. The star card, yeah, it is very clean, beautiful energy here. And it is the birth of a new star, as it were, within your life. And I think this is the overall energy that's sort of coming through you. You may feel like, you know, you've got a resurgence of coincidences and vibrations, and you're feeling a lot more buoyant and happy, a lot more sort of a bounce in your step more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on with the relationship side. The relationship side, you've got the universe that's playing really into sort of like how you react to this week, the events of this week. Here, your karmic message is based upon the past, so obviously there's something that you've that you may have glossed over in the past that needs to be revisited by the looks of things. And your past is actually bringing forward the solutions to your connection to the greater energies, as it were. The future self, oh, this is strange. The future self plays over to the, almost over to the future self of your finances as well, of your job, your business and your projects. And maybe it's here where there's a lot of arrangement going on in the fundamentals of your emotions and your relations or your spiritual path, which is giving a sort of double prong attack on relationship side, but also on your financial side. Let's just see what's going on with the message from this week here. Set a course. That's what things. It just says. I get there's like this, like you're the captain of a ship that you're sort of saying, right, set course, engines go, let's get rocking and rolling, sort of thing. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think from this is what it's saying here, because you had the past that's also playing into the results of this week is here. I think you've got everything within you. I think you've got every solution to every situation, every way of being in love, every solution financially, sort of materially, depth of knowledge. There's a lot of things that you have already within you that you probably need to bring to the surface more than anything else. With the universal energy, the Three of Wands, yeah, I think it is sort of like the universal energy here is sort of saying there's several possibilities for you. And he's looking out across the bay in front of him, ready to go off on a journey, but he's just got to decide which boat he wants to take. The destination is the same. But do you take, it's like you flying somewhere. Do you take this company, that company, or the other company? That's basically how do you want your journey to be? And I think that's what the universe is waiting upon for you to make that clear for you. Look at this. These are both really past cards as well. There's a lot of gifts that you have accumulated through your knowledge and a lot of gifts that you're giving yourself about your beautiful future. And it's giving rise to that star card, a newborn emphasis in life of where you should be going. In the future, you got the Devil card. This could be tied into this. I get a sort of feeling of just be careful of some paths that may be illusionary, that people may be sort of selling you, gaslighting you, I guess is the word. Selling you an illusion more than anything else. And I think that's why the universe is waiting for you to be clear and make decisions this week. The devil is in the detail, and it's better the devil you know. So through this understanding of your past and see how things sit with you, you'll be able to put them against future pathways and sort of see very quickly what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and who the people around you who are really invested in your development as much as you can be invested in their development, and it's a fair exchange. And those people who are just selling you an illusion. Yeah, this is it. This is what the Three of Wands was waiting upon. The decisions of how you allow your enjoyment of what you know, what makes you feel happy in life, how you allow it to come out within your environment around you, your social environment, friends, family, community, the whole shooting match in a way. And it's a real card of celebration, because it's almost as if like you've been learning to drive a car, let's say, an automobile. But at the same time, you've never actually got around, you know how to drive it, but you've never actually driven it. And now it's sort of saying, okay, now you've got to get that feeling of driving a car. You know the mechanics. Now it's a case of feeling it and playing with that feeling, enjoying that moment. I think there's a lot of exploration going on here within your relationship side, and none of it is built on any pressure at all. The only pressure that you will receive in regards to relationship side is the pressure that you put upon yourself. So I wouldn't put any pressure on it. I would just literally not just go with the flow, but also, go with the flow that's taking you to a place that you feel that you should feel a lot more comfortable about, a lot more happier about. And that will open a lot of doors in socializing and connecting with people. On your financial side, the karmic message is playing towards, there's two things. It's playing towards the universal energy, but it's also playing towards the connection between the past and the future, the continual plan. I've been saying over the past sort of 2 or 3 weeks, I think you've got, I guess the term would be side hustle, and you've got more than one goal going on, and you're working on more than one thing at the moment. And there's almost like, your karmic path is to continue with the pathway that you've already started, but there is this sort of karmic thing to open up something new that comes from the universe. And the universe is really tall. It doesn't go totally tall, and it does come, it's sort of like circumnavigating everything that's going on in your life and bringing in a big opportunity, a surprise opportunity that comes out of the way in which you engage life and the way in which you feel about it, the way in which you sort of like kind of say to yourself, do you know, I love doing what I do, but I'd like to do this as well. And this is what the universe is waiting for. It's waiting for clarity, I think, from you more than anything else. Okay, from your past self seems to be playing as well into the solutions. I think this is giving you the clarity of it all. Your future self is playing into the star. And I think this ties in with the universe here. It's really, I think it's sometimes when you first look at an opportunity, you kind of think, oh, that's far too good to be true. And it, and a lot of the times, maybe that is true. It's far too good to be true. It's a hoax. But here I think it's kind of going, it's far too good to be true, but it could work. Hang on a second. What? Sort of thing. Be open to the unexpected is the outcome of this week. And I would be very open, very ears open, very attentive to what is all going on around you. Two of Swords. yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made, and I think this is a decision about the opportunity that's been given by the universe here. That's a bit of a surprise for you. It's also sort of, you know, the Two of Swords here. It's cutting between two things, and you will be a leader in your path or in your world the moment you make the decision to be one. I think that's the difficult sort of decision here, and I think it's almost sort of said, you know, it's too good to be true. But it is. That's the thing. I feel like this, it is. Yeah, the moon from the universe. It is bringing something up that is a big surprise for you, as I said. It brings something from out of the blue, out of the moon, as it were. So the full moon, when the full moon's out, you can walk around at night. You can pretty much see clearly. You don't need street lighting and everything like that. It's just the reflection of the daytime, the sun. And it gives us a new perspective on things. And it is bringing something to the surface that I think is a real surprise for you. And I said, as I said, you know, you say it's too good to be true, but I'm not so sure about that. You know, this is where, okay, so you get the 9 of Wands, which was pointing to the information that you need to be taking out of this situation. Yes, I think it's a good idea to have all your healthy boundaries in place. That's why I think it's a good thing for you to sort of say, oh, it's too good to be true. Because then you will examine it, and you will put up against that examination all of your healthy boundaries in regards to finances and what you've lived already and your experiences, to see what is really available in this sort of surprise event that comes out. And in the future, you know, this is the Queen of Cups. Basically, I think what's saying here, I think there's this opportunity that comes through. Almost at first seems like fun. It's sort of kind of like, you know, you're doing it because you're enjoying it, not necessarily to make money out of it, but eventually, or within the very near future, all of a sudden you start earning money out of it, and you kind of go, wow. It's like if you say, like, you know, if you put gaming videos up and you kind of think, oh, I'm just playing video, you know, I'm just playing video games, you know, and I'm just recording it. And it's, you know, I put them online. I'm not really worried about it. And it takes on a much, much bigger place within your financial life than you can actually really consider. Yeah, I would be wary of that. I'd be, you know, watch out for that. Don't talk yourself out of a situation that could actually bring you huge amounts of success. So you know, I would be wary of it, obviously, but I would go at it with an open heart and go at it in a way where it's more of a case of having fun and enjoying life, you know, enjoying exploring. Because I think there's certain things that are secure within your life. Financially, I think there's certain things that are secure. That's why I think there's more than one thing going on here. And therefore, I think it's a good idea to just go at it as fun. Just kind of, you know, like we'd say, suck it and see. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. Move on. You know, that sort of thing. But I think there's a great opportunity coming in for you. And just, I wouldn't talk yourself out of it straight away, Aquarius. Yeah, there is a certain degree of reticence about this opportunity. You know, that's the 4 of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. Don't hold on too tightly. Don't hold on to ideals that sort of kind of going, oh, that's never going to work. Is it never going to work? Or is it, you know, just, and the way in which you approach it? It's possible that on your relationship side, sorry, look at that. You've got everything you need, the abundance that you need. And I'm saying on your relationship side, it is actually beautiful. You've got everything you need to manifest the sort of lifestyle that you wish to lead. And that's what that 3 of Cups, of being really in line with people that are around you and really enjoying your environment. And once you do, and this is from the universe here, where you get the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands was waiting on the 3 of Cups scenario going on. But once it's there, once it's clear for you, the universe is sort of saying, once it's clear for you, it'd be clear for the universe. And that's when you've got to stand in your power and go for it. Basically, more than anything else. With the 9 of Cups, which was also influencing the 3 of Cups, you get the 5 of Cups. This is a good opportunity here, I think, for you to let go of any relationships that are just, as I said, I think it's all about sort of seeing the illusions of what is going on around you in life with the Devil card. And I think this is when you're realizing the illusions within certain relationships and just allowing them to fall over, fall to the wayside, as it were. So they just dry up and disappear rather than you having to actually stop them. And this gives you very sort of lofty ideas, basically, and allows you to fly. And how do you convert these ideas into reality in your life? And this is when I think in the future, I think you're going to realize, because you've sorted out the illusions from the real, the good, beautiful exchanges between you and other people that are around you, it makes it very clear for you going forwards. Therefore, you can actually start applying great ideas into reality. Judgment cards. That's what it's all about. That's what it said here, with the King of Wands here. This Three of Cups is because you're coming into some sort of understanding within yourself. You're having an ascension moment, and within that ascension moment, that's when the King of Wands can really start kicking in. And I think the universe is really going to help you out in a very beautiful way. And yeah, I think in your relationship side, and I think it's much bigger than one-to-one relationships. I think it's more about life and happiness within you. It's actually very fulfilling, very, very fulfilling. This is it. Okay. Two of Cups. I said this is your future self. You got the Queen of Cups, and I said the Two of Cups. It is actually the Queen of Cups. Sorry. You got the Queen of Cups in your future self, and this is the decision you need to make. And I think it's a decision about a situation, an opportunity that's coming into your life that, at the beginning is going to take a bit of your time, so you won't be actually really earning anything out of it. But at the same time, if you are enjoying what you're doing, then, just look at it as a hobby or a pastime, and don't worry about earning the money, and allow the money to accumulate, or, the success to accumulate all by itself. And I think you've got a choice here to actually invest in that sort of side of life. With the Moon cards, you get Temperance, and look at the Temperance. He's got Moon. He's got his hand under the one moon, so that's holding back, and he's got the Sun on top of the other moon, sort of pushing him forward, as it were. And I think this is where the universe here is trying to sort of like open that opportunity, where rather than this surprise opportunity being a weight upon you, I think it's trying to help you to convert it into a much more joyous thing, and that will allow the sun to shine in your life. It's converting negative into positive. So I would obviously do not go into anything blindly. I think that's what that's all about. If you're enjoying it, yes, go into it blindly without any expectations. That's the simple choice there. Not really your sort of thing. It's a bit of leap of faith for you in a way, as a sign, but I think you will enjoy it. As long as you got your bases covered, as long as you got, as I said, I think there's more than one thing working at the same time here. And as long as you've got something that's working for you, that's providing enough for you to live, then why not explore that other avenue that could be very exciting and joyous for you. With the Nine of Wands, you get the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is it. Try not to carry too much. Don't hold on to too much. Let go of quite a bit within your life. Those healthy boundaries should be a good guide rather than a weight upon your shoulders. This is where I think you need to look at this situation more than once. Yeah, I think the Queen of Cups is got the Four of Swords, so it's doubling up here. Look at that. It really is doubling up. I think if you make this decision to follow a surprise opportunity coming into your life, I think it's going to make you incredibly happy and make you feel, the healing part of it is actually learning to trust your emotions in the material world. which can be quite dangerous in business, you know, but trusting your gut feeling or your heart's feeling, your heart's desires more than anything else. With the 5 of Pentacles, you get the 4 of Wands. It's taking a leap of faith. Look at this. We've now got 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords on your financial side. I think this is a very, very solid opportunity for you. And I think it's going to build very quickly. It's going to take you away from financial difficulties if you have them. I think it's going to open up something that's really amazing, a whole new paradigm, a whole new way of living in a way. But it should start from the premise of, I am enjoying this. That's where it should come from. The moment it comes from that, that's when you can really see the opportunities within the situation that is being presented to you. There you go, Aquarius. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you're enjoying the energy videos that we're putting out on this channel. Thank you very much for all the support you give this channel, subscribing, sharing, which is really important, clicking that bell and all of that malarkey. In the meantime, that's all for me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.